So the storm is happening. I thought about when I had you off. I thought about opening the door, the windows, something, let a little natural air in. But it's really coming down, and it's coming down against the door pretty good, so I can't open that. And if it's coming down against the door, it's coming down at least against that window pretty good. However, opening the door reminded me that I need to be aware of flooding. Flooding is a problem in the chalet, always has been. And it's one that I have not gotten around to addressing because I don't know how. I had, prior to homelessness, done a lot of stuff to alleviate some of the flooding. Like I dug a hole out here next to the step. That way, water ended up gathering there first. And I did it in a way that it kind of moved more that way and away from the door. I had all sorts of plants and stuff planted up here to stop the rainwater from flooding its way this way off the driveway. But when I left, they undid all of that. And I know it flooded in my absence. So, to prepare for that in advance, I got at least one towel. I kept towels here for that reason, to try to, just in case. We'll see how it does. I want to talk about this column because it seems like it's the longest and will take the most time. Give me a moment. And now I'm listening to a playlist just titled Leo, Cosmic something, Cosmic Playlists. On Spotify, by Spotify. I'm going to make my other sandwich for tomorrow. So, this other note here is live and learn. You hear me say that a lot. Live and learn. And usually we associate this with like making mistakes. Well, you live and you learn. However, I use it slightly differently. I find that that's just the way it works. The more you live, come over this way. Why are you way over there? The more you live, the more you learn. And I don't mean this in like years and time. That's life. That's life. I'm talking about what you do with that life, how you live. The more you live, the more you learn. The more you do, try, experience, even fail at, succeed at. The more you live, the more you learn about yourself, who you are, and what you're all about your life. You learn about what works for you and what doesn't. You learn about the universe and existence as a whole. The more you live, the more you learn. And that's pretty much why I am the way I am. It's how I function. It's why I'm always talking about tweaking and adjusting. Because I learn different things about what works for organization, what works for functionality, what works for my life. And I'm constantly tweaking schedules, days, tasks, organization, finances. The more you live, the more you learn. And for me, I'm living to learn to live a better life. Not necessarily a more abundant or a different life, but to live better within the life that I have. Whatever it may be at the time. One such thing is actually happening now. I realized I have this Apple SE. It's crap. I've been holding on to it and I didn't know why. And I realized that I could now use it to film. One of the reasons I couldn't before was because the mic was just terrible. But now with this mic, I can. And this has made a difference for me because now I can have functionality with my actual phone while I've got stuff going on with you, uploading and whatnot. However, this brings me to an observation in something the mayor and I were saying earlier. Every strength has an associated weakness. Every positive has its negative. Give and take is the rule of thumb in life. So I have more productivity, but one of the things I'm sacrificing is video quality. If you watch these recent videos, you can see it's slight, but it's enough. You can see a difference in the video quality. And for right this minute, I will accept that while I muddle my way through and figure myself out. Oh, I'm so excited. This is what I wanted last week. Sweet Lebanon bologna. And so that is all my thoughts on Live and Learn. I told you it was going to be a little bit longer. Oh, look at that. And there's actually still time. It wasn't as long as I thought. My rambling on was a lot longer than that. Did I get I did get all of that. Let me, since the last one was like 3 minutes more than I wanted it to be, why don't we stop here and we'll do part 3. Oh, did I say that? I think I did. Trippin' the Light Fantastic Part 2.